Hey everyone, NEO came out with some big news on July 1st that could have huge implications for NEO stock investors. So in this brief video, I will highlight what that news was and what it could mean for NEO stock investors. So let's get right into it. News was NEO updated figures, delivery and production figures for June and the second quarter. So NEO delivered 10,707 vehicles in June of 2023. It delivered 23,520 vehicles in the 3 months ended in June 2023. So that second figure, the total number of deliveries for the quarter was a bit disappointing, and it was a step down from the first quarter, which I will show you in a little bit here. NEO also started ramping up deliveries of its ET5 Touring and all new ES8 vehicles in June of 2023 and started deliveries on the next day. So the ET5 is a touring. It focuses on families. It's a smart electric tourer. And then the ES8 is a flagship SUV, which it just started delivering on June of 2028. So just about a week ago. So these two new launches hopefully increases demand for NEO's vehicles. But let me share with you what I talked about earlier. So keep this number in mind, 23,520 vehicles for this second quarter. And let me flip to the first quarter. So this is the figures from the first quarter. And looking at the first quarter, you could see NEO delivered 31,041 vehicles for the first quarter. So going from 31,000 in the first quarter down to 23,520 is not ideal for a company that's supposedly growing rapidly with surging electric vehicle demand. So that decrease, that sequential decrease, caused some worry among investors, and NEO's stock price, I'll show you here, the 5-day stock price. This is July 1 when the company came out with those figures. The stock price fell significantly, almost 6%, 7% on the day of the release. It has since bounced back. The reason I think the stock has bounced back is because more numbers have came out from other car makers, Tesla, Rivian, the overall Chinese vehicle market, the overall US vehicle market, and those numbers look robust. It looks like consumer demand for electric vehicles is rising again after it showed a slowdown, a deceleration, especially in China. Especially in China. It looks like when the government brought back some incentives for electric vehicle buyers to stimulate the economy, it looks like those in conjunction with the several rounds of price cuts, right? Tesla, NEO, BYD, and Xpeng and others have instituted price cuts. So combined, the government incentives with the price cuts is working to spur consumer demand again. And so investors, after initially getting worried about these results, I think came around and saw, okay, maybe it looks better from here on out. Maybe these new models will start to really boost demand. And if you look at the last month, in June, they did 10,707. So if you multiply that by 3, that's over 30,000. That's over 32,000. So if they return back to that pace, I think investors would be happy about these figures here. Overall, the big takeaway is that NEO's second quarter deliveries were down sequentially from the first quarter, which is not good news for NEO stock investors. Although what was good news was the on schedule release and start of delivery of the ET5 and ES8. The on schedule, right? Because many of these electric vehicle companies have been troubled with launches and delays. And so the good news, they launched the model when they were supposed to, and it's out. They're making deliveries, they're making sales. So that's good news in that regard. So overall, neutral to below average update for NEO stock investors. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.